All right. What's good, my laughing gas peeps? It's your boy Marweezy right here, my boy Randy.
Hey, what's up?
And I got my boy Eddie, aka Bulldog Papi.
Hello, friends in podcast land.
And then, of course, we got a very special guest today. We got the homie Kevin Cortez. You know,
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
I bet a lot of you guys know him by all his music and all that good stuff, right, Kevs?
Yep.
I hope you brought. Did you bring a guitar today?
Yeah.
Ooh,
you're gonna go ahead and play for us for a little bit?
Special song.
Vamos a llorar aquí, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, so Kevin, tell us a little bit about you, bro. You know, the people, your audience that doesn't know you, you know, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us about your music. Tell us about, you know, nothing. You don't have to get too personal, but just tell us about music, bro.
Well, I'm right here from North County, Vista, California. I make corridos. I've been making corridos with the homie. We're like for 4 or 5 years already.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah, but we haven't really released too much stuff. Last year we started releasing a couple stuff, you know, but this year we're going to try to...
So is it because you're working on stuff? Is that what's going on, or what's going on with that?
Yeah. It was like, we're like... it's like we were like, I guess you could say like learning, you know, how the industry works and stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, just getting game. Try to, you know, try to be like, we're trying to be like on our thing, you know. Can't really try to, what's it called? Like, we're not really trying to get fucked over and stuff, you know.
For sure.
Yeah,
You're trying to get to know the game. You know
trying
what
to
I
make
mean?
the right decision.
So let me ask you, in regards to the type of music, you say you play corridos, right? What kind of corridos is it? Is it like Chalino Sanchez corridos?
Nah.
Or is it like, what kind is it?
It's like the modern stuff, you know, like, I guess you could say like trap corridos, you know.
Trap corridos.
Yeah. We just
Is it like corridos tumbados, kind of like?
Yeah, kind of like that, you know. Yeah, just that type of sound, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made you get into it, bro?
Well, I mean, I do like the other stuff, right? Like the traditional stuff, but I don't think I'm that good at like singing that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
Like this one, it was like a little bit like more easier to get into.
More natural.
Yeah. So that's why I kind of went more with like this way.
Yeah, for sure. So you
Yeah.
kind of like drove into it, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. Like, I'm excited to kind of hear you play both the guitar and also just hear you spit, bro.
Nah, hell yeah.
I'm
bro.
excited.
It's dope, bro, too. You know, like when I've seen him play live and all that. I enjoy it so much.
And I have seen your videos on YouTube with Brian Fades. The homie Brian Shredz in the back.
Stop picking on my son.
Nah, hell yeah.
Hey, this guy hooked you up, bro. My bad, man. Like day one, that's it. It kind of just stuck. But no, like I seen your guys' stuff in that video that you guys put together, dude. That's legit.
Yeah, that one.
That one's dope, bro. That one's dope.
Yeah. Hey, so
Shout out to
you're from
homie
Vista,
right
right? Like you were born and raised, eh?
Born and raised.
That's like we're about in Vista, cause I grew up in Vista too. Like, and I just want to see, like, you know, last time we talked about upbringing, like, what was it like growing up for you?
Everywhere, bro. Well, you're from Vista, you know, right there, Newport, you know, town site.
Yeah.
Town site area, Range area. I grew up right there too, also in a Postal Way, you know, Postal Way.
Yeah.
The hood. By your parents' back.
By El Rinconcito.
Yeah, Postal, yup, right there. Even like Foothill. I've been all over Vista.
Damn, okay. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 24.
24. Damn.
Yeah.
Young buck.
You're young, I know. Fuck,
Yeah.
man, that's crazy.
So you were a postal kid.
Yeah, everything, you know. Yeah.
Eddie doesn't know what that is, and I don't know if you know, but a lot of like a lot of people that grew up in Vista, they'll say, "Oh, you're a postal kid," because postal not by Rinconcito, but more towards the back, by where that new playground is at.
Oh, back there.
Those apartments there, where you know, like that was everybody knew each other, dog.
Yep.
You know, I think even my wife, she's a postal kid. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dog. You know, Izzy's a postal kid.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Izzy. You know, like that motherfucker's a postal kid too. You know, so that's Gotti was a postal kid. Rest in peace, the homie Gotti.
Yeah.
He was a postal kid.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So back to Vista and stuff. So you grew up in Vista all your whole life then?
Yeah, all my whole life.
What high school did you go to?
RBV.
What? Shout out RBV.
What are these? Longhorns.
Longhorns.
Yeah.
We're
That's
Black
dope.
Panthers.
Yep.
How was it? Hey, how was it there? Any crazy,
cool, it
any
was
crazy
cool.
times? Any fights, something like that?
Oh yeah, all the time. You know, just regular high school stuff. You know, but it was fun. You know.
Did you start with music since then?
Not well. I like my senior year. I was like starting to like learn on YouTube, and then
Learn how to play the guitar or start singing?
learn how to play guitar. Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
at first I just wanted to play guitar.
Okay.
So I was just trying to learn, and then I didn't really take it serious till after high school. Yeah, I was just like, just YouTube videos learning a little bit, getting my hands used to it.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's hard, huh? Playing
It's
the
hard.
guitar?
It's hard.
Yeah, dude, I tried it, and I think the guitar, man, it's like it. I think playing any instrument in
Yeah.
general, bro,
Yeah,
it's
for
freaking
sure.
amazing, bro. It's an amazing
Yeah,
art.
I don't feel like it's hard, but you just got to get over that first little first beginning step of like your hands hurting and stuff. Once you get over that, you're good,
Yeah.
and then you're good. But if you can't get past it, it's like it's like
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
probably was with me, man. But I stuck to the piano.
Yeah.
so that's what I
Eddie
do.
used to
Oh,
play an
okay,
instrument.
hell yeah,
You wouldn't
hell
believe
yeah.
what instrument Eddie used to play.
The trumpet.
No, I wish. That was pretty cool.
Actually, bullshit aside,
What?
I know how to play a trumpet.
Come
I
on,
know.
Come on, chacal.
No homo. No, but this one knows how to play the bass.
What?
Or,
For real?
I
or
used
not with
to,
his
not
fingers,
no more.
like, because he's
Thanks a lot,
very-
ISIS.
Yeah, thanks a lot, ISIS. Thanks a lot, damn terrorists.
You ruined my guitar
Motherfucker.
career, bass career.
Damn.
But ¿qué te preguntar? So like I don't know, like singing. Did you take singing? Because every time I see you, like when you sing, when you get down, it just comes natural to you. Like did you just know at a young age you were singing, or did you take lessons, or
Nah.
like,
Well, yeah, I never taken like no singing classes and stuff, but just like throughout the years, I've tried to just try to get to know my voice and try to get in tone and stuff, because at first it is hard to like find that, and then but once you get it, you just gotta I guess kind of just work on your voice and stuff.
So how do you do that? How do you practice on your voice? Do you record yourself? Do you
You
look
sing
at
in the
yourself in
shower?
the mirror? What do you do like to practice? I gotta take notes.
He sings in
Yeah,
the shower like you.
basically, just like grab my guitar, or whenever I record like at my house, I'll like listen to the recording, be like, oh, that's where I fucked up. I need to fix that part.
Oh,
Go and
okay, I see
redo
what you're
it,
saying.
and then just try to.
Trial and error.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it,
That's
bro.
pretty dope.
Nah, hell yeah.
That's hella dope. Dude, well, look. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, I was going to go to the subject.
But before
But before that, I want to ask you, I want to get a little bit deeper in you, too. So, you said you grew up in Vista. Not deeper
Pause.
in that.
Pause.
Deeper into your past.
I know. I was like, whoa.
Not deeper
Time
in
out.
you. Or do I? Maybe I do. You know what, Kevs? I've been keeping a deal. I do. No, you know what? No, I wanted to ask you. So, I already know this, but maybe the audience doesn't know.
Yeah.
Besides Vista, California, where are your roots from? Where is your family from?
So my mom's from Mexico City and my dad's from Oaxaca.
That's right.
Shout
You
out
see,
to
guys,
Oaxaca.
shout out to
Damn,
Oaxaca.
dog. Hey, I'm telling you, man, Oaxaca, it's where it's at, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the main
It's
reasons
cool.
why I wanted to have him on here, bro. Because there's not that many people from Oaxaca doing the trap corridos. And
yeah.
before I even met him, I didn't even know he was. He has some Oaxacan roots in there and stuff.
Oh, speaking of, hey,
So it's
let me ask you real
freaking
quick. How'd you all
badass.
meet? Like, how'd you meet him?
You know what? We started talking.
Tinder.
No,
No, it was
the-
Grinder.
It was Grinder.
No, you know what? It has to do with the homie Gotti, bro.
Oh,
Gotti
yeah,
brought
that
us
dude?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotti brought us all together.
Yeah.
Because I knew Gotti, and Gotti knew a lot of people. So on his when he passed, everybody was going and showing up there. He was there. Shrek was there. Brian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
Brian
already
Bates.
heard of the homie too, like from Gotti and stuff.
Yeah.
People around it, but we never really got to meet until that happened with the
Oh, so,
homie.
like, that's where you
rest in
met, like,
peace.
Edu.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
started clicking
Damn,
up there.
man. Even
That's
when he's
sick.
gone, he's still helping people out.
No,
Because
so-
I never met him, man, but I
Okay.
heard a lot about that dude. Did he go, like, because I go to the beach a lot, walk with my dog, and I drive around town, and somebody made like, long live Gotti stickers on people's trucks,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
stuff like that. I was like, man, this dude, I don't know who he
legend,
was.
bro.
I never met him. But, man, that dude seemed like a cool dude.
How long did he know Gotti for bro?
It wasn't
You're
even
a-
that long. Maybe like 6 years. Well, yeah, like 6 years. But we got really close because we had like a lot of people in common, and we also like his girl is like family with like people that is my family. So like we were like damn near family, like once we figured that out.
And shout out to
You
Susie
know?
too.
Yeah. So he's a cool guy.
No, yeah. So then that must have affected you then, huh?
Nah, hell yeah. That was like one of the my first homie that like I was really close to that I like lost and shit. I was like, I couldn't believe it, you know, like fuck.
And you're young too, so it's
yeah.
So I understand, you know,
for real, a humble dude and shit, you know. Yeah, there's not really people like too many people like that you come across, you know. You're like if you know him and shit, you know. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, most def, bro. Well, that leads us to our subject. Our subject is friendships. You know what I mean? Because there's not that many people that are actual friends. But he was one. He was a good friend. I think you got to meet him. You got to hang out with him at my house when he's gone to the Christmas party.
Twice. I got to hang out with him one time, and then this other time where because he would make the ceviche and everything, right?
He was the first one to start doing all that.
And I remember you had ordered a plate for me. You're like, oh, pick it up over here. And I just met him. It was cool cat, dude. Like, really cool, man. I said, hey, dude, yeah, here you go, dude. I got everything. I hope you guys like it. Just like that was just a small conversation that we had, and from
you
that,
can feel the energy.
Yeah, exactly, bro, exactly like that. Yeah. Cool cat, man. You know, let him rest in peace, bro. But he was cool cat, man.
No, I wish you would have met him.
I know, dude. Because I hear a lot about him, and like on social media, people still post about him. And then like I saw there's like bumper stickers and cars like that all over. You know how like by the Pier and Oceanside people post stickers everywhere. Yeah. And I see that I was like, man, this dude was pretty popular.
The homie had the best mariscos.
Like a good dude, man.
Yeah, dude,
anywhere in San Diego.
I still have
SDLA, you know. Having fun, yeah.
And there's other people that are good too, you know. But this one is like the taste, dog. Like he uses secret hot sauce, this black
crazy
sauce,
shit.
That not even like no cap, dog. For his clients, he would go the extra mile. He would go all the way to Sinaloa to get that sauce.
Sinaloa, TJ, get random
ingredients. So he
would even get like he told me he got like some special chiles from Oaxaca. Like so like no one could match his shit because he had so much
different
like,
ingredients.
Yeah,
organic stuff.
Yeah,
crazy. Well, you tried it. You
loved it.
You loved it.
Yeah, for sure. It was bomb. It was bomb.
So yeah, dude, like you know, what's one? This is for everybody, and we'll start with Kevin. What's one experience throughout your lifetime where you thought a person was your friend, like somebody you trusted and you admired, and then it turned out the opposite, the friend who became a foe?
I don't know. I gotta think about that one.
So I got so many.
I don't. Not like that, but.
You don't have to name names. You can just say
just
the story.
Experience, I guess.
Experience, bro. You know, because unless you want to name.
What about you, Eddie?
No.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, let me think about it real quick.
Think about it, Eddie. What
no,
about you?
for me, actually, it's crazy, but it was when I was living in Texas a long time ago. It was a dude, my neighbor. So we literally he lived next door to me. It was like him and his daughters. He was divorced, and he was older at the time. I was like, I don't know, like early 20s. Let's say I was 23, I think, and he was like in his 30s. But he was a cool dude. He was from Texas, born and raised there, and he was a big football fan. So sometimes I go to his house. He'd come over. We watch sports, watch football, and we drink beer and hang out. He'd like us there. So I was still in the army, right? And then I deployed, and while I was deployed, my ex-wife, my wife at the time, my beloved me dijo, hey, our neighbor, like came over the other day and. Or no, but personally, okay, he like the neighbor texts me all this crazy stuff like, hey, I think you're beautiful. I know your husband's gone, and if you need anyone to like look out for you or anything, just let me know. Like, I know you're alone. So she freaked out, man, and then she went and bought a gun. Yeah, because it's Texas, though, there's no rules. Yeah. But like, then like I guess sometimes he would come over and like freaking knock on the door, right? Because that was just her and the kids. She was like home by herself while I was deployed.
Well, he was in the military?
No, he was just some random. I forgot. I think he did. I don't know what he did. Construction. I don't know what he did. Some random dude.
So he wasn't your friend?
No, like that's what I'm saying. Like I thought he was cool. He was a cool dude, man. He used to come over all the time. We would hang out, drink, and watch sports. And every time I see him after work, we just talk in the driveway. Like, hey.
So you brought him into your family?
Yeah. So like he knew me. He knew like my kids. He knew. I knew his kids because I think his kids were a little older than mine at the time. So our kids didn't really play together. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, he was a cool dude, man. Like when I deployed, like my ex-wife mandó los messages, the screenshots, and I was like, "What the heck?" She was like, "Yeah, this dude is like a weirdo. I'm scared. What do I do?" And then I was like, "Dude, if he comes over, call the cops." I mean, I wish I could be there, like, I'm in Iraq. I can't do anything for you right now. So.
Remember, guys, like that famous saying, "How you kids? how your wives? Because there's fucking fools that you think you trust, but they don't. What about you? What about you, Randy?
Well, honestly, I think I caught this on at a very young age. I was probably like in 5th grade, bro. You know, and I was all into sports, and I think at the time, like in 5th grade, I was like into Pokemon, right? I was into Pokemon, playing soccer.
Nerd.
I know, right? And I remember there was this one kid. I forgot what his name was. We kind of lost contact. It was probably like in 5th grade. I don't know if you remember him. But anyways, he was so cool. So cool. Like, oh, dude, let's go play soccer. Dude, let's go do this. Let's go play Pokemon cards, blah, 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 blah. And I remember one time, dude, I went to the nurse because supposedly I was feeling sick, right? I was like, oh, I don't feel good, right? I didn't feel good. So during lunchtime, I went to the nunduri. I said, oh, I don't feel good. Let me go to the nurse. She said, yeah, go ahead. Went over there, and I was bullshitting. I just didn't want to go to class. And then motherfucker went to fucking the teacher. He's like, oh, no, he was lying. He told me. He told me that he just didn't want to go to. He straight snitched me out, bro, like that. And at that moment, dog, I just realized, I was like, damn, like that's when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got betrayed, dog. 5th grade, dog. I felt betrayed.
But you gotta be honest with yourself. I'm pretty sure 5th grade that you say that's what you noticed. There's some friends.
But that was the first time.
Oh, that was the first time. Okay,
that was
I'm pretty sure it happened again.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying like that's like the very first time where I remember.
It's crazy how those
because
kids
like
experience.
it's one of those moments
for sure.
where you're like it just like what is it called? It's like
that's what I'm saying.
A core memory.
Yeah,
you remember that part? We never forget that.
Tramado.
Yeah, you should see the one of me, dude. I was elementary, right? And there was this girl who took.
What was her name?
I'm down. I don't give a fuck. Her name was Gabby, and then they would call her La Chiva because she went to Mexico, and somebody fucking when she came back, hold on. She went to Mexico. When she came back, she had like wrapped her whole stomach, right? Because she said that a Chiva hit her and knocked her down her stomach. And she shouldn't have told one person. Because you know how that happens. The whole school knew, bro.
Right away.
She was all like messed up. She was like...
Nah, she was fine. But she had like this thing. And she just happened to tell somebody that dude, a Chiva fucking knocked me down. Hit me in the stomach.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
So then everybody knew. Everybody knew. So everybody would call her La Chiva. Anyways, so this girl, she freaking... it was her birthday, right? And she brought a $100 bill. That somebody had gave her $100 bill, her family or somebody. And back then, I'm talking about like Kevin wasn't even born, I think.
Years ago?
I'm talking about, dog.
You're probably 4,
like 5th grade, like you're saying, probably like 5th grade. So I was probably like 12?
Like now 10. 5th grade is 10 years. 10.
You weren't born for sure.
Yeah, like 11 or 12.
When you're 10, $100.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So imagine that time. And then we're talking about this economy
Shit,
back then.
$100 is a lot right now. What are you talking
about? Anyways, so she brought the $100 bill and she was showing it to everybody, right? She showed it to me, all the boys, everybody. So it just so happens that some other kid, this homie and shit, homie German, and shit, I still remember the names. This fool was the one that took it, all right? But everybody was blaming me. They said that they had because she thought it was me, and then some of my own homies were blaming me. Oh yeah, it was Marvin and shit. So I didn't have shit. They searched my whole stuff. They couldn't find it, and they almost made me cry and stuff. And I was like, it wasn't me.
You cried, shut up.
Nah, I was pissed.
He did.
Because it's that like when they get you mad and shit.
It's
just
cool.
like
so you got mad and you cried.
I got mad and I cried.
I cried. See, don't lie.
I cried because the police got there. Hey, the police are gonna take you if you don't say the truth.
Yeah,
don't say
the truth. Hella mad, we're crying at the same time. See, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like when you ask that question, I think that's like the very first core memory that comes to mind where I'm like, oh, I remember that.
I didn't finish.
But no, go ahead. Yeah.
All right. So then they were blaming me, dog.
And what happened?
And then this is where the homie became. Actually, I guess it's the opposite here because a lot of the other homies were blaming me. But out of them, the homie German, he actually he fessed up. He's hey, you know what? It wasn't the homie Marvin. It was me. Yeah. Shit, I'm the one that stole it. He busted out 100, so they let me go. But fuck, what about all my damage and shit? The whole time I missed recess. I missed lunch. MS art, music.
I cried in front of everybody.
Cried in front of everybody. The police almost took me.
He thought I have to change school now.
So yeah, no, that was one
Damn.
thing. What about you, bro? You gotta remember something.
You gotta
Come on
remember
now.
something. I mean,
Or now,
you're not that young, but damn.
Well, now that you guys are talking about school, I do remember one time when like
I bet spill the beans.
well, like you know how like when you're in school, you sit with like a group of people, right? And there's a girl right there. And I thought she was a homegirl, and I don't know why I had a lighter. I had a lighter in middle school, right? And I was fucking with it like during class.
You thought you were all cool?
I thought it was cool, you know, like yeah, whatever. And then she ends up telling the principal or something. I don't know because like my next period, because I was there like you know like those little badass kids and shit. So I had gotten kicked out of that period, and I'm outside. And I see the fucking principal walking into my classroom. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she comes out, like, right away. She comes outside. She's like, just go. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that was already another class. And then, so they pull me into the principal's office. And, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I did have, like, you know, like, some bud and stuff like in my backpack, you know, as a middle schooler. I had it that day.
Bud?
Yeah, bro. You
Wait,
know,
how old were you?
I'm not gonna lie, I was like
Middle school age?
yeah, middle school. You know,
What, like 11, 12?
no,
Yeah.
I don't know, but all right.
First grade,
So all
seventh
right, so
grade?
I had that in my backpack, right? And they pulled me in, and the principal was like, "Let me get that lighter, or else I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check you, like you know, if you don't give it to me."
You're like, here.
And I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, "All right, here." So I gave it to her. And then, yeah, she told me I can go, whatever. And
So
the next period I had PE. You know, when you dress out, you leave everything in your locker. I had dressed out and I was already waiting, you know, for the teacher. And then I see the principal again come out with like everything, like all my stuff
Your
in her
backpack.
hand. Yeah. And I was like, fuck. But I had already given all my stuff away to my friend.
To your homies.
Yeah, but so right, that happened. They checked me, nothing happened. But then I got it before I went home. But they called my mom. I didn't know. And my mom checked me when I got home, and I was like, fuck.
Ready with the belt.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. It was game over after that. I was like, damn. Over nothing. I had thought I had gotten away with it.
Damn. Yeah, at least they didn't catch it with the weed, bro. Cause
Yeah.
it would have been game over.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was still game over with your mom. With
Yeah,
the
my
chancla
mom
and
called me with the
everything.
weed, so it's like,
That's
fuck.
just what it is, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. So hey, question. So now we talked about like what is
Friends
that
and
one
foes.
experience, huh?
Friends.
Betrayal, right? Like what is that? Yeah. So what is that one time where you knew like, dude, that's my homie, that's my friend. Like what's that one time when you realize, dude, that's my ride or die.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie, go ahead. You go first.
Dude, honestly, like not to sound cliche, but my first like best friend is this fool right here. I've known him longer than I know anyone in my life.
Cliche.
No, dude, I met him when I was when I was in 10. That's when we moved in. They lived across the street from each other. Like he was like, yeah. So the minute like they moved over, we met because like you know I have sisters.
We
So I
locked
was
eyes.
like I never
Fell
really
in
had,
eyes, huh?
and I never hung out with
Let's lock
boys.
eyes real quick. Hold on.
Damn.
Like the
I
first
mean,
Show me your
Like the-
sexiest locking
I know.
eyes.
Like the
Ooh,
first time.
man.
Do it.
That's the first time.
Come on, Eddie.
Lock
No, I
eyes.
can't.
real quick.
I smoke weed in my eyes.
His eyes are going everywhere. His eyes are throwing gang signs.
Yeah. So I've known this dude since I was like 10. Be like, what's the? Because like I said, I have all sisters. So like the only time I hang out with boys was in school or when I hang out with my
but
cousins.
how do you know? How do you know? Like, dude, now that.
So
right
like,
there,
dude, so like the things we would do together, man, as kids, like we
what
would.
did you guys do?
Okay, well, I remember
do
this
with
one
me.
time, me and him would play a game under the blanket. It was called.
Let me check your heart rate.
Okay, no, for real. No, like so, me and this fool were like always hanging out, right? We were like playing video games as kids, like going riding bikes, and then there was times where like, you know, like well, we didn't have no cell phones. We had walkie-talkies. Remember we had walkie-talkies. We were talking to that, and then so like when it got dark, like around 9 o'clock, and you know I was late as a kid, like on a school night. He'd be like, "Hey, meet me in the corner of the street with our bikes." So I would like jump out a window. He would jump out of his.
That's crazy.
And then we would like sneak
That's
out and just
crazy.
ride around our bikes.
Yeah.
And then,
that was
dude,
fun.
just shit like that. And then we just go walk around like, hey, let's just go walk around to the Royal Liquor at midnight. At midnight, as kids, yeah. Like
Let's go get
we're
chips
going
and
to
shit.
like fucking ghetto ass hoods for like no reason, just because we wanted to, like, I don't know, be cool. Yeah, do stuff like that, and like we just always hang out, man. I was always with this fool like 24/7.
Hey, what was that? Hey, all right, we see a bunch of gangers. Just look down.
Yeah.
Just look down.
For
Don't
real.
make eye
Look down,
contact.
don't make eye contact.
And if they say something, run.
Yeah,
literally.
homies everywhere.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, because we were like 12.
And
I
I said
think.
we lived up of like on Los Angeles.
Yeah, it was like uphill too.
Yeah,
if we had to run, it was uphill.
We had to come. We had to walk by all the ghetto, by all the apartments.
Hey,
and
you had no
shit.
choice.
Yeah, we had no choice. We had to pay, yeah, and I think by the apartments on Los Angeles, I think there was like a little rehab center. Too.
Yeah, right there, the rehab
Remember?
center. Yep.
We would all get all freaked out too.
Yeah,
all the
because there
drug
was all
addicts
those
hang out there
cracks
and
that were
shit.
hanging out there.
Damn.
But we would still go.
Hey, fuck it, huh?
But yeah, man, ever since like those little things, bro, like hanging out, riding bikes together, and like just hanging out all the time and just doing little dumb shit like that.
And here
As
you
a
guys are,
kid,
20 years later.
Yeah, do you think you're so cool
Friendship
riding
strong.
bikes? And yeah, dude.
That's what's up, bro. What about you?
Bitch, I was gonna ask you.
No, well, I beat you to it. What do you think?
Damn it.
Do it.
The time I locked eyes. Oh shit! I started thinking about other stuff with my wife.
Hey, well, I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh,
You're
I guess,
right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. Because
That's
you know
what
what? My wife. Shout out
That's
to my
your best
wife.
friend, dog.
She is my BFF because you know what? Before we even dated, we were friends.
There
in
you-
high
That's what I'm
school.
saying,
We
dog.
were like best friends in high school and stuff.
Aw,
And then,
get cute.
yeah, shout out to my
But go
baby
ahead,
girl, baby
tell it.
love.
Give us a
no.
little bit of the spiel of it.
Okay,
A ver.
so
Tell the cheese.
she was like
fucking
dating. She was
chismoso,
dating,
huh?
she was dating some other guy.
Oh,
and
hell
stuff.
no.
And then
Who was he?
I forgot his name.
Let's
It was
go beat
some
him up.
nobody.
Let's go beat him up.
Yeah.
No, just kidding. No, but what happened? I'm good, though. Thank you.
All right, so then it was in high school, Vista High. Shout out Vista High School. That's where I met her, and she didn't really like
so
me.
are you're older than her, same age, or what's the deal?
No, she's
people that
younger than
don't
me.
know.
She's younger than me.
Okay.
Yeah, my wife is younger than me by like 2 years.
Okay.
So I was like a junior, and she was
Freshman.
yeah, she was a freshman, a junior and freshman, and then but we still weren't dating. She started dating me in her sophomore year once when I was like
Senior.
senior.
Okay.
But what's it called? Yeah, she wasn't. You know, we didn't really think of dating because she didn't really like how I was always so cocky. You know how us we're always been like that. Like
You've always been like that.
Shut
But
the
go ahead.
fuck up. Yeah.
Broadcast fool.
I learned it from you.
But go ahead.
No, but so we're all, you know, I was all cocky. She didn't like that. She's like, oh, look at that cocky guy. I don't even like him and shit, you know?
You're like,
So-
it ain't cocky, girl. I'm confident.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So then, you know, we would hang out since I would ditch my computer class and stuff, and she would ditch PE to go hang out in the middle of the high school and stuff to talk right there. So then, you know, we were just talking about it. What was our first date? Because it sounded like a TV song we were talking about it. And it was like Sinopolis. Well, at the time, it was called Krikorian.
Oh, yeah,
Crick,
that's
crick.
what
That was our first date and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So I guess that's the moment that I realized, you know,
This
like
is your best friend.
Yeah, it's my best friend.
And then now, look at you.
And now-
Married, 2 kids,
Years
another
later,
one on
yeah,
the way.
Yeah, another one on the way.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's a
crazy.
true friendship right there. That's true love, bro.
Yeah, bro. And we've been up, you know, and our ups and downs, like
course,
everybody. But
of course.
Yeah.
it's mostly ups, you know, like. So that's what I
Yeah,
love.
all your ups don't come close to those downs that never.
Probably the
don't
only
even-
negative thing is that she hasn't gave me a boy.
Damn.
That's on you, bro.
I want a boy.
It's on
Look up, I
the
saw on TikTok that
It's on the
the
mail.
egg, dog. The egg is this dope ass video now. Technology. The egg when the sperm fertilizes way, it's so crazy. The egg like lights up, like lightning. So they're saying that obviously because God already knows what He's gonna give you. You know, He's gonna give you a boy or a girl. It's not like we know. You know how scientists say, oh, the sperm is either a boy or a girl, but like if it was like that, then God, you know, God knows what He wants to give the person. So you can see a way through science, like the little circle, like fucking light up. It's crazy.
You gotta post a link on the video so that way we could go ahead and click on it because I'm
because
intrigued.
I
wanna
was
see
already
it.
told that was like I was on the guy.
It's always on the guy. That's
on
what
the
what
guy, like,
science.
I guess like if you're genetic or
Yeah.
certain things, I have 2 girls.
Well, it's all on the
screwed.
guy, so they say.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like a miracle. You should see it when the sperms are going in. The egg it looks
How?
like lights. But what about you, fool?
So true friendship. Well, when I realized, there's 2 occasions I'll say, and I'm not gonna say you because obviously you are one of my best friends. But one of them is gonna be my boy Kevin from the military. My boy KP. Shout out to my boy KP. Which, by the way, he does watch our podcast every single episode that comes out. He tells me all the
Shout
time.
out. Thank you,
know.
man.
Look, he's white. He's hardcore white, bro. He's my white brother from another mother, you know, and like, dude, we're like
I
this.
think we all have a white boy from another.
Yeah, you know, and
shout out my homie Brian O'Connor.
Yep, your homie Brian, you know.
Not homie Brian's.
And dude, like I met him in the military, you know, and I was 18 when I met him. I'm 36, so I've known him for almost 20 years now, right? Wow. And dude, we literally got off the phone maybe like 3-4 hours before I came over here, and you know, I was his best man for his wedding, dude, and like. When I joined the military, and Eddie, you know this too, like when you get there, you don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just chop it up with people. Some people you do talk and you do click. But, dude, the whole time, dude, this was my boy. Like, dude, like I knew that this is like a lifelong friend. And you know, you meet.
I'm mad dogging you right now.
Why? You're my baby girl. No, you already know.
You're my baby
brother,
girl.
bro. You know, you're my brother. You're my brother, brother.
I know, I'm just
you know what I'm saying?
Gosh, continue.
But, like, anyways, like that's how I knew. Like, you know, I was in his wedding. I've been to Ohio twice, 3 times. I ate him out. Just kidding. You know,
I bet you did. All those army days, you guys were horny.
He's been here once when he was single. He came here with his wife another time. You know, so that's my homie, dude. Like that's my true homie, KP, Kevin Parsons. And then also you know him too. And Eddie, you haven't met him. I don't know. Has he met him? Bieber.
I don't think so.
No. Eddie, you haven't met him either. No.
You always talk about this Bieber.
Yeah, no. So my homie Bieber, right? Shout out to my homie Bieber.
What's up, Bieber? He never wants to come over. I
know he's a hater.
He's a hating that.
The one time I was supposed to meet him, I died. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do remember.
Huh? What happened?
Huh?
No, we're supposed to hang out.
Tell me, we
don't know.
Tell me the scoop.
Hey, no,
let me tell you. Told Bieber, and I was like, no, dude. I was like,
so like my homie, you know Bieber, right? My homie Bieber. I remember one time, my homie Bieber. I had just gotten out of the military, right? And he's probably gonna be like, "Damn, why you tell that story?" I remember one time, came back from the military. I was gone for 4 years. Came back, called him up. I say, "Bieber?" He's all like, "Randy?" And I was like, "Yeah, fool, it's me, Randy." He's all like, "Randy?" Dog, that motherfucker started crying, dog. Like he was crying, like, dude. He's all like, "Dude, I can't believe you're back." He's all like, "I tried contacting," and I didn't have back in the day you had MySpace, right?
You would contact me all the time, bitch.
Yeah, but not him.
You would boss me around all the time.
I know, but you like that though.
You call me and shit.
But you like it like
what
that.
Are you doing? Are you taking care of a certain so-and-so? You better fucking be taking care of the certain so-and-so.
But you knew.
Yeah.
You know? But like I never called Bieber, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I called him, he started crying, dog. Like he was bawling. He's like, "Dude, I miss you. I miss your brother," because he was also friends with my brother Tommy and my brother Furman. So I was like, dude, like that's my boy, and I known him since I was 15 years old, right? I known him for as long as I known you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 20 plus.
That was a cool cat. Shout out to you.
You know, so yeah, so those are mine.
Kevin, now you finally. I hope you thought this whole time
I
you
know
were
you're
ignoring
really
us.
thinking, dog.
I know why you were ignoring us. You were thinking of what you were going to say. Who is your BFF?
My BFF?
Who you locked up?
Brian Fades.
My BFF, the probably, like, the realest homie I've met, probably my homie Brian.
Brian Fades?
Brian Fades behind the cameras right now. Yeah,
big shout out to the
probably
homie Brian Fades.
The first time that I noticed, like, this is my real homie, was, like, it was, like, we had already been friends for, like, maybe, like, a year and a half and shit. And then, like, one time, we had got into an argument, right? And it was like at a gig, and we were like damn near about to get down, and then
you two or somebody else?
Yeah, me and him.
Oh
yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah.
You and Brian were about
me
to
and
get
Brian.
down?
Yeah.
A ver.
And then
you guys made out.
Yeah. And we're like, oh fuck it, boom. And we're like, oh whatever. We got mad at each other, and then the gig passed, and then we were cool after that. And I was like, oh, you know, it's like, you know, like.
Heat of the moment.
It's like, Heat
of the moment.
Yeah, but it's like you're not really homies with somebody, and like that's like you're like damn near like about to get down. But
for sure.
I agree with that.
Hey,
You know, it's funny.
I was about to go to that too.
It wasn't like no serious shit. Really, we were like, I guess we, you know, at least like I thought of it. We're like, nah. And then we were cool
Not
right
that
after
serious.
that.
Dude, I agree with Parque. Dude, so many times that I've been in the military, bro, like these dudes are your brothers, literally your brothers. Because you spend more time with them than your actual family. Because you're training with this fool. You wake up and you go to work at like 6 in the morning and you leave at 6 in the afternoon, 12 hours.
Yeah.
And you're with these dudes all the time. So like sometimes you know tension happens, you guys get angry, and sometimes we actually I fought a couple dudes, but then you know like we get down because we get so angry, But then you like hug it out, you know, like, bro,
Yeah,
like
then
I
you're
love you,
still
bro.
friends.
I would take a
Yeah.
bullet for you any day.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
literally
yeah.
take a bullet for you. But like, I mean, yeah, the moment you guys like F you too, you guys fight
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards,
yeah.
you guys split up, and then emotions go away, and then you just
And then
Fuck
yeah,
it
you
out,
guys
make
like
out.
not really
Well,
nothing
bro,
crazy.
that was after this finish. That was the next question. You know, what's an experience where, you know, because sometimes even like, you know, people who you thought were your enemies turn out to be even like
Close friends.
closer
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
than
yeah.
even your close friends.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Sometimes those people who maybe fucked up once, they will ride or die for you, dog. Like they'll be there for whatever and shit. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
So that was the next question. Like,
Yeah,
you know, what
yeah.
experience? You know, like, and I guess that falls into yours too with the Brian
Yeah.
stuff. You know, because you guys are fucking. You guys make badass music. Together.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah, and like
I actually-
not other than like the music and shit, we're just homies and shit,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like, yeah, you know.
I think it's just like a plus, huh?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
a plus, and it makes your bond even stronger
Yeah,
because you're
exactly,
friends, but you
exactly.
also make music together,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
fucking awesome, bro.
No, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, and I agree with all of you guys saying that, you know, I think if you go through that experience, it's like, man, fuck you, shut the fuck up, blah, 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 you talk shit, but then you're like, oh, you're right, my bad, I fucked up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
what it is, and that right there, dude, like, that's real. Like, that's legit.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a real friendship for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, no cap.
No, and
no
then
cap.
and then also one thing I think this goes out for, you know, friends and couples, and this is, you know, a tip for everybody, and you guys should take notes and shit on this. That sometimes, you know, like we're talking about, you know, enemies and negative stuff like that sometimes, but out of that you learn to see people who they really are, how they really are. You know, you see different colors, and you're supposed to, if you really love that person, I guess you have to learn to cope with that and like be like, all right, look, okay, so this person fucked up like this, like, you know, what if it was me, or what, you know, they're only human. You gotta be like, all right, what can I do? Like, what should I do? Like, for example, like in my marriage, like if I do something wrong, you know, my wife will be, obviously she's gonna get mad.
For sure.
But then she's gonna be like understanding too, like, you know what, this is my husband, and all right, he was probably angry. He screamed probably because he had a really rough day at work, or he hasn't been sleeping. Like, you gotta level out. The
And
stuff.
vice versa.
Exactly, and vice versa.
For sure.
Because, you know, same thing.
Yeah.
For her, like, I'm like, oh shit, you know, oh, she's pregnant. Like, oh my god, you know, like we have this little girl,
Little
You
Chucky,
guys know
little
that
Chucky
she's little
around.
Chucky,
Yeah.
you know, little Savi, you know, and so I see that too. And, you know, with like with Eddie, you know, he's my BFF, like you said, like, you know, I love you too, brother, you know, and you are like my best friend, like Randy and shit, like, you know, and we've been through situations too where we had stopped talking, me and Eddie, you know, and but the same thing, like, you know, and I think I talked to some of my friends. I think I talked to you. I talked to Johnny, you know, and then they were like, hey, well, fuck, you know, it's up to you, you know, like, just level out the stuff. You know, what do you want to do? Do you really want to, you know, trust me, or you don't, or what? And I'll be like, you know what, dude, like, he's my friend. I've known him for so many years, and I'll do the same thing for you, you know, and I understand the situation. Like, sometimes people aren't going through a certain, you know, like that, maybe that day isn't their day, or they're
the
having
best
a
times of
problem.
their lives.
Or the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
times of their
I got
lives,
you.
you know, or even sometimes even alcohol or drugs or something, it can play a role, you know, like sometimes, you know, so that's what you got to level out. Like, think my homie Dario, dog, rest in peace, my homie Dario. I want to give a shout out to him, because I know Brenda watches us a lot, and she's a homegirl, and the homie Dario, aka Addict. He grew up in Vista. He was such a great person. And he loved doing art. He would love doing graffiti and all. Right now, he would be so proud. He would be right here probably with us. You know, and I lost him in around high school time, you know. And that really affected me, too, at the time. Because I would always try to push him to you know, always be a better person. You know, hey, dude, you know, I don't want you to get locked up again, bro. I miss you and shit. And I want you to do this. And he would try, you know. But sometimes, you know, when you live in the hood, you have homies and all that, and your homies are all in the hood. Like, sometimes it just lead you to stuff like that. But he was such a great person, you know.
Yeah.
So his daughter, Mia, shout out to her. Your dad was amazing. He was an amazing person, you know. So that's definitely, I wanted to say that. Sometimes you just don't know, you know, and like people and stuff. And you got, like I said, you got to be mutual.
For
You know,
sure.
same thing. And what about you? Like, have you ever had a situation where you thought, you know, that friend, You know, like you weren't gonna be friends with him again, but then that bond became even stronger.
I would say yes, more so than more times than any, and even with my brothers. My brother,
yeah.
Dude, like I'll fight with especially my brother Fermin, because he's the one that lives here, and I love my brother to death, dude. But him and I, sometimes we just fucking go at it. Like, we'll fucking say this, we'll say that. I mean, man, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch, and this and that. That's why we talk to each other. But at the end of the day, it's like, let me go get you a beer. And be like, all right, cool. All right, let's take a shot. All right, cool, and do it. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's no matter what, bro. No matter how hard things get, and no matter what type of difficulties we go through and we fight through, that brotherly love is still there. You know what I'm saying? Even with you. You know what I'm saying? A couple of weeks ago, I had a disagreement with you, and I took it to fuck you, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. And I left it as that. You called me. I didn't answer. What did I do? I called you back. And what'd you say? You good? I said, I'm good. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just happens. He was
in steroids. He ran out of steroids, guys.
Shut the hell up.
It's funny,
but that's just what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you just get like
the
that.
The plug ran out.
But no,
sometimes you just run out of steroids and shit.
Thing,
sometimes you just run out of steroids and
Do you?
I don't think none of us, dog.
But it's funny, like the whole hangry thing, bro, especially in the military. I mean, like what it's like, bro, when you're tired, when you're sleep deprived, when you're hungry, bro. Like all you want to do is sleep and eat, and like and you got a bunch of dudes that like don't see eye to eye sometimes.
Yeah, we're almost on such a bet there.
I need to go fucking piss.
But yeah, bro, like sometimes like when you have all the stuff taken in you, you're just exhausted, bro. Like you can't sleep, you can't eat, and then you're cold, you're hot, you're sweating.
One
so
or
you
the
have all
other,
these things, bro. Yeah, and then
you're just fucking.
And then you're out there like, hey man, can you do this for me? Like, hey, can you go get this for me? Like, fuck, you get it yourself. And then you're like, what you fucking say to me? Go do this, and then you just argue, bro, because you're just so tired. You're not thinking right.
What about you, Kevs? Any friend that you thought you thought he wasn't gonna be your friend no more because he's he pissed you off and everything, but then you guys are like good homies? Somebody who you thought was gonna be your enemy but turned out to be your homie? No, nobody.
Not yet.
Haven't ran into him yet. You're still young.
You're still young, though. You're only 24.
Yeah, I don't think I could think of a situation that.
Give it about 10
right.
years.
Like yeah.
All right, well, we're almost out of time, guys. This is a badass fucking.
It's a great topic that we continue to talk about, forever.
Yeah.
And but before we finish, I think we want to hear the homie sing, right?
Hell yeah, dude. But also don't forget he needs to sign.
Oh yeah, you know what? We need to sign, bro.
Let's do that first, and then we'll have you spit, and then we'll call it.
Yeah, because I had a little something. You know me, I'm always up to no good and stuff, and I got a little something for us to do. I got hold on, hold on. That's my dildo. Okay, here it is.
He's like, wrong.
So, you guys remember the hot chip challenge?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I got
what is that?
Hot peanuts.
It says death nut.
Damn,
I'm straight on the death nut.
Not what you're thinking. It's not
you got all excited for a second.
It's not gonna make you not till you die. You're gonna die with a boner. What was the thing?
Die hard.
Die hard. Die hard.
Shout out to the homie Revenge.
I don't know. We should do this though. Because
let's do it.
He's gonna sing, and he's not gonna be able to sing.
You don't want to do it? You scared or what?
I need to take a piss. Hey, let me take a piss, and then we'll do it. I'm down. I need to go to the bathroom.
Well, hold up. Why don't you do this? Why don't you sign? Go to the bathroom. We'll get his guitar. Yeah. We'll have him spit for a little bit, and then we try that. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, handle.
Right here, show.
Sign real quick though. Damn, at the middle of our show, this motherfucker wants to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no cat.
That's because he has a little gallbladder.
Hey, for you guys that don't know, the homie Kevin right here, he has performed alongside with a lot of famous artists like Nathaniel Cano, and the homie Shrek from Arsenal Efectivo, obviously, and other artists and shit. So
that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he's gonna be fucking doing his own shows in the future, because he's got a lot of talent. That's
dude, it's awesome. It's awesome to have him here. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
to be able to have.
While he goes to the
restroom.
restroom,
Hey, I better check that out. Open it.
Let's open this up, and see what the hell.
What's it look like?
Okay, it says new pepper blend. Oh shit! World's deadliest nut challenge.
That shit sounds dangerous.
Are you ready for this?
I don't think so.
Is there a warning label on it?
Yeah, there's a warning label. It says caution. I can see it from here.
They call it the death nut.
Sounds like my Friday nights.
Is that after you find that one porn video? It's a death
Like on page like 338 after scrolling.
Yeah, after scrolling, and you finally find the right one. You give up. You're like, all right, vintage porn.
All right, open it up.
All right. Oh fuck.
Yeah, Marvin's
what's
taking
it
the
look
first
like?
one for sure.
Or is it just one
We should
individual?
put it inside a little something. Shake him.
Oh, yeah,
hell.
like a mystery one. Yeah,
Mystery.
do that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
fucking
fuck it.
dangerous,
All right.
dude.
Do
Where's
it,
that?
bro. No, do you have a cup?
Oh, but
I'll
you
go
know
like
what? So you just mix it, and then whatever you get, you get?
Yeah, like no, but do it like in a little glass or something.
No.
Open
No,
it.
like this. And you just put
No,
your hand in there.
yeah,
Like
you
that.
just pick one. And whatever
Like the
flavor you get,
package,
you
or-
get. No, just one.
Yeah, that's what
nut.
I mean. Okay, that's what I meant. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you dump them out in a little cup and you shake them and then you pick
Oh
one.
my god.
No,
that's
because
scary.
then we're not going to go which one you get.
Get one of that same bag.
Yeah, only one. Yeah, because then you're not gonna be able to eat the whole bag.
No, I know that's what I'm saying, bro. Like get like a glass or a cup.
No,
and then you
no,
pour
no,
them
no.
in a glass and then you shake them.
No, because I want to know which one we're getting. You know what I'm saying? I want to know which one we're eating. If you mix all of them together,
let me see. What's it look like?
It's just bags.
they all look the same though, right?
What I mean is like we shake them and whichever one you get, that's what you're gonna eat.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so let's say I pick this one. This is number 1. So the level of spiciness is 1.
That's what I'm saying. But this was talking about take them all apart, put them all in one
Yeah.
glass.
Yeah.
But then you're not gonna know which one you're gonna
Exactly.
get,
Who cares?
No.
Like, yeah, you're gonna know by how spicy it
I
is.
think it's better like that.
right? Makes sense, right? I think it makes sense.
Okay, so hold on. So how many are in there? 4?
5.
5.
So okay, so let's say I grab this one, right?
That's you're
Then
only
I
gonna
have
get
to
one.
Eat the whole thing?
No, just
and
one.
Then put it back in there, so then you can get it again.
No.
Well, then what's the point?
So you get one, and then I get one.
All right, let's
and
just
then-
tie them all. How about
Huh?
that?
Because like
Yeah, 1 by 1.
Because then what happens if you get the spicy one and I can't try it and none of us can try it?
Yeah,
ever again?
exactly. That's the point.
No, what if
Shit out of luck.
what if we all get the spicy one?
What about if I don't want the spicy one?
Well, I don't
what about
either,
if I
but,
look
like-
out and I get number 1?
Wait. So some of them are not spicy or what?
They're all
We're just gonna
spicy.
try them all.
All right,
guys.
let's do it.
All right, guys.
All right, let me.
So there's different levels here. Hold on. There's different levels here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, Ninja Turtle. Yeah, you know what? Let's make Kevin see something real quick before we start this. That's what I'm saying. We probably shouldn't do this. We should leave it for the
we'll do it
for
for-
podcast. Podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it
funny stuff
for the
like that.
next one.
We're gonna do it for podcast.
For the next show.
We'll let
ain't got
podcast
time.
do it.
Yeah. Sorry, you
We're out of
guys.
time. As much as
Sorry.
we would love to do this, guys, we'll do it for podcast.
Damn.
For real.
And I'll give away some money. Too.
Hey, I'm glad. Put it away.
All right.
All right,
We'll leave it here.
Kevin, handle, dog.
All right, let's go.
Hey, do you
Where's,
need your guitar though, or what?
your
What's the
guitar?
deal? Your guitar.
There's your guitar outside.
No, mames,
Ah, damn it.
can't take him anywhere.
Damn, ya no le den.
We're gonna run
I
out of
told you,
time.
bro. Hey, that mezcal does something different to people, man. If you-
All right.
you're not used
Look,
to it.
we're gonna do it different. We're gonna do it like Don Francisco style, guys. So we're gonna set it up here. So Kevin drops a song for you guys real quick. We'll dim the lights so you guys get a dope ass show.
Hell yeah.
He
And
forgot
then
his guitar outside.
I'm gonna get it out of the
guys.
way.
So we'll move out of the way, okay? Peace out, guys. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the show.
Sí, como no, raza. Las horitas próximamente en venir. Empecé trabajando a una temprana edad, repartiendo bolsitas de mota y chiva. Sureste de San Diego me vio progresar, de morro en las calles al dar. Fueron las enseñanzas que me dio mi mamá. Se encontraba trabajando la hielera y no la juzgo porque ella no supo dar de más sin que falte nada. 28 es la calle para que sepan donde me creí, donde me respaldarán. Antes de entrar a la calle es cuando mi vida cambia, pero para mal, y nos caen a encerrar. Se llevan a mi hermana y a mis padres los sacan. No es fácil, les diré, la neta la perrié. con mi hermano al 100 teníamos que comer. Little preview is coming next. Muchas gracias, compa Laughing Gas.